I like these little live streams. They're kind of cool. So, as you might have gathered from the title, I am at the Aulani in Ko Olina, and that's on Oahu, which is the most densely populated island here in Hawaii. It's so this is the DVC Club Resort. Um, So I'm gonna do a little bit of a review. It's just about time for me to check out. So unfortunately, the room's kind of messy and everything. I will give you a very quick sweeping tour of the room just a second. But what I mostly want to do is do a general review of the property. So this is like I don't know if it's the busiest, but it's definitely the most expensive season. It's, between Christmas and New Year's, which is when I'm staying here. I was here for 3 days. It's a very nice resort, very high end luxury. It's in a very nice area. We're we're like 45 minutes north of Waikiki and Honolulu. We're actually closer to the airport than Waikiki, which I will get to in a second. So one tip I might give people who are planning a um, book Aulani in the very beginning or the end, because you're actually going to be closer to the airport, so the cab is going to be a little less pricey than from Waikiki, which is how I did it, because I had a different New Year's Eve. So, anyways, I booked a garden view, and this is like the island, not the water side. The ocean is on the other side of the resort, and those rooms are quite pricey. So, I mean, that's lovely. You can see like, maybe a little hill in the background. I wouldn't quite call that a mountain. And you do have this interesting artwork, which is kind of cool. And I got here, um, room wasn't ready until 4 o'clock, which we'll get to in a second. Do not try to come here early. Your room will not be available. I can tell you that. It's one of the latest check-in times, sorry, I've ever experienced. And they actually got me into my room even later than, it's published. So we'll get to that in a second. Garage is my view, and I'm slightly disappointed by that, because I booked and paid for a garden view, and I got the parking lot, and I kind of feel like that should be the standard view, which is like a little less expensive. So a little disappointed by that. You can see the building in the background here. One thing that did kind of make up for it is that I did get a very, very large balcony. Here, I'll try this way. Okay, so that's the balcony. It's quite large. The pool and ocean view balconies tend to be much, much smaller. And by the way, this is like my favorite feature of the room. I'm usually not like, I don't usually gush over like the animated characters, but that is really, really cute. It's a lamp in the room, and it's Mickey with a surfboard, and he's got a little ukulele. He's wearing a little like chalet there. He's wearing shorts, and he's wearing Crocs. So that's pretty cute. I like that. Um, I will try to give you like a little sweeping tour of the room. Got the bed, got some nice island artwork. Forgive me, like that's my backpack, and the pillows are kind of like off to the side there. Walking Dead Marathon is on for New Year's. This is a studio, so this is the little kitchen area. They give you like disposable plates, and you get like some coffee mugs and stuff. It's a pretty nice size refrigerator, and you get a little freezer thing. So that was kind of nice. There is a plaza. There we go. I went offline for a second. The bathroom's pretty large. It's a nice rain. Are these called? It's like rain shower head, something like that. Um, Pretty good water pressure and everything. The bathroom's pretty nice. I'll show you the carpet for a second. It's got the leaf design. Um, there's like an island, sort of details on like the woodwork and stuff. So let me go over just a couple things. Oh, I kind of like this mirror. It's got like this kind of boat, like rope detail to it. That's kind of nice. All right. So my review of the resort. This place is quite expensive if you like pay cash for it. I did it with the DVC points, which I think is generally better. It's about $700 a night, and I can't see myself ever paying. So it's probably one. It's the appeals for people who maybe have young children. It's safer. The resort, the design reminds me a lot of the Animal Kingdom Lodge, as far as like the shape of the buildings, the way it's designed, and like the coloring. The room is kind of dark. You have sort of like this like dirt kind of like brown tan colors all over the place. So it reminds me a lot more of Animal Kingdom Lodge as opposed to maybe the Polynesian. It reminds me a lot of Animal Kingdom Lodge, honestly. Basically, if you take out the details, like the little pictures in the woodwork, the designs and stuff, if you replace like the animals with things like waves, little Hawaiian motifs, you would have the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So it's very, very similar. Um, Big appeal to this resort is that they do have a massive water play area. So they've got like places for kids. They have 5 or 7 pools on the resort. There's a very large lazy river. There's a lagoon where you can swim with tropical fish, which they actually closed it in Typhoon Lagoon. But if you remember, they used to have a lagoon. This one, better variety of fish, and it's much warmer. This one is 75 degrees. I actually worked for summer at Typhoon Lagoon, and that water was freezing because they needed to keep at a certain temperature for the fish. So here they actually warn you that the water is going to be pretty chilly, but when you get in there, it's really not that bad. It's the same temperature as the water in the ocean, salt water. So they have a lot of tropical. So that was kind of cool. I did the SAS, which is like the scuba gear, but they don't let you dive, which was kind of disappointing for me. You've got the regulator in your mouth, but you're actually only allowed to float on the water. So that was cool. So basically, everything is man-made, so you don't really have to go into the ocean if you don't want. So they have a very large lagoon area. Actually, it kind of looks like this picture seawall. So you can lounge out there. They'll bring you drinks. You can rent stand-up paddle boards. They're pretty pricey. I thought they were a little too much. You can rent snorkel equipment. So one big suggestion I'll give you is there's actually a little mini shopping center totally in walking distance from here. You literally leave out the front of the resort, make a left, and then a right, and you're there. I mean, you can see it like from the front entrance. And they have an ABC store. If you've ever been to Hawaii at all, ABC stores are everywhere, and they sell like a little bit of everything. Well, you can go there and buy a snorkel and mask for $13 is what I paid, and you'll own it, and it's fine quality, not the best, not the worst, somewhere in between. Or you can rent snorkeling mask and a snorkel from here for $20 for one day. So I think the ABC store is the better option. That's what I did. You have like a 1 bedroom or larger, you have full kitchen. So I think you would be crazy if you didn't go to the ABC store and like pick up some food and drinks and stuff like that. Um, they do have water dispenser machines here, but if you want to buy some bottled water for whatever reason, definitely do it at the ABC store because it'll be a lot cheaper. Okay, so generally what I was going to say about the Aulani is that I'm glad I did it once. I'm not in a huge wreck here, even though I might very well come back to Hawaii. And this is the reason. I feel like there are similar, just as nice resorts that I may even like a little bit better, that might have slightly better locations, that are not as expensive as here. And I feel like if you stay maybe with like a different hotel brand, they very often will have deals. Say you stay for, 4 nights and you get the 5th night free or something like that. Disney does not tend to do that as much. And sorry, I should probably stop talking soon. Sorry, I just want to finish this up quickly. Like, I stay with Hyatt, and because I stay so often, jeez, I get upgrades and things like that. And so, like, I stayed at the Hyatt Regency Maui, and I was upgraded to an ocean view suite. And something like that is never going to happen at Disney, no matter how often you stay with them. So I can see why this resort might be appealing to people who have maybe like very young children, like elementary age children. They do have the characters that you can take pictures with. That's cute. It's a very safe, controlled environment. I think if you're not in that category, if you don't have very young children, that there are better places that you can find. Overall, this place is very nice. It's very pretty. I don't have any legitimate complaints, but on the other hand, I felt mildly disappointed. In general, it doesn't quite have the same like energy as, say, if you stay at the actual, if you stay at like the Polynesian at the parks at Disney World. I felt like the employees generally were like a little low energy. It was kind of like, it was like staying at Disney, but it wasn't. And I was fine with it not feeling that way. I'm kind of more like, I'm in Hawaii. I'd rather like actually experience Hawaii. It kind of felt like you were in one of the Disney parks in kind of a bad way. They sell a lot of the same items that they do in the parks. Like, you can get the little ice cream bars, you can get like Hawaiian Mickey ears and stuff like that. They're actually even more expensive here than they are in Orlando. And I think those Mickey ears are like 27 in Orlando now. Well, they're 30 here. Sorry. So I wasn't that crazy about that. I actually didn't purchase anything because I thought everything was a little too overpriced. And let's for food. So they do have some like authentic Hawaiian options, but they also sell a lot of things like chicken fingers and hamburgers, like typical American junk food, pizza. I understand that like some people have kids who won't eat anything else, and I kind of get having that option. But I felt like those were like the main options, um, like kind of more than the authentic or just like healthy food. And for me, like that's a little bit of a drawback. Like they have those like refillable mug things, and it's mostly just like sugary drinks, sodas and stuff. And like I would have been happy just to see maybe like some, pineapple juice or like the pog juice or something like that. And I don't see that being an option. So I felt like that was a little bit of a drawback. So for me personally, I would probably rather stay at another resort in Hawaii and probably like save a little bit of money. This resort is very nice. It didn't like blow me away, and I'm not excited to come back here like maybe next year or anything like that. Not that I would totally, eliminate that option, but I'm not like dying to come back here. Overall, this may be a little controversial. I honestly prefer the Polynesian for the hotel itself. Even though in the Polynesian you're looking at a man-made lagoon, which technically you're actually looking at a man-made lagoon here as well, but you do have the Pacific Ocean beyond that. It is a really beautiful view. One of my favorite things here was the infinity pool, and it has a lot of nice detailing. And you can look at the Pacific Ocean, you know, out in the past the horizon. So that was really nice. Besides that, I like Asian better in Orlando. I think the rooms are a little prettier. Honestly, they have a pool here. It looks almost exactly like the lava pool in Orlando, and I think that one is it's a little bit nicer. It's like black lava rock, and here they use this kind of like brown color, and I like the one in Orlando better. I like the Sam's, Trader Sam's bar there. I think that it's really cute and like intentionally tacky and stuff like that. I kind of like that. I don't know. I didn't get that same like vibe and kind of energy here, and I think I would much rather stay at the Polynesian, probably next year rather than here, honestly. So, again, overall, lovely resort. It kind of fell below my expectation a little bit. So I would say, try it out once, see if you like it. But, if you can't find a way to get here, you get a better deal on another Hawaiian resort. I wouldn't feel that bad. I don't think you're missing out on that much. Okay, so hope you all are doing well. I will say aloha, hello, and goodbye. And I will try to give you another video sometime soon. All right, bye.